Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Well, in today's video, I'm going to go over the small die-cast haul that I picked up this past Saturday, October 5th, 2024. I want to go over this die-cast haul not only because I picked up some really cool things, I got one really special item that I found that I just can't believe I found, but I want to talk about where I got it from because it's actually even cooler than some of the things that I got. See, folks, this past weekend, my family and I decided to go down to Amish country, which is in Holmes County, Ohio. It's about an hour and a half from our house to have lunch and just to check out the area. On our way home, we decided to stop at Walnut Creek Marketplace. And it's this big, huge building between Sugar Creek and Walnut Creek, Ohio. And in this building, they have a bunch of little shops. They have shops that have a lot of handmade goods, a lot of knickknacks, furniture, spices, foods. They have a lot of really cool things in this marketplace. And it just so happens, as we were walking around, I happened upon the coolest little diecast shop that I think I've ever been in. Now, the name of this diecast shop is TNT Diecast and Collectibles. And the owner, Tony, he's one of the nicest guys I've ever talked to, and he's very, very knowledgeable about his diecast. In this shop, you're going to find Hot Wheels, you're going to find Matchbox, some Mini GT, some Tarmac Works. You're going to find a lot of 124 scale, 118 scale diecast cars and trucks, a lot of NASCAR stuff. He has a lot of loose cars, a lot of older carded cards. As a matter of fact, Tony gets all of his stuff from collections that he buys up. He doesn't buy a lot of new stuff. There are a few newer things in there. I saw some Auto World. He's got Auto World too. I saw some of the latest releases from Auto World. And real quick here, the prices that I saw on his Auto World stuff are the same prices at Hobby Lobby and Auto World itself. So I don't know how this guy's making money because he has some really great prices on his products. Now I'm going to put in the description below all the information of Tony's shop, where it's located, how to get a hold of him, his Facebook page. And folks, I'm going to tell you right now, contact him. If you're driving from far away, give Tony a call, send him an email, drop him a line on Facebook, see if he has what you're looking for. He may have it, he may not have it. Even if he doesn't have it, if you're going that way, I think it's worth the trip because he's got a lot of cool stuff. Without further ado, let's check out my little diecast haul that I picked up this weekend. Here's everything I picked up from my little mini diecast haul this past Saturday. And something really, really special is in this little baggie right here. So let's clear this off and let's start with these first. These are the $2 cars. Actually, at TNT Diecast and Collectibles, they're either $2 a piece or 3 for $5. First up is our 68 Chevy Nova. This is a, let's see here, 2017 release. I bought this because I love the Golf livery. So yes, we're gonna do a little blasphemy here. We're gonna open them up. Here it is again, our 1968 Chevy Nova in Golf livery. This one here, I'm not gonna do anything with. I love Golf livery. It's one of the things that I collect. So it is just going to go into my collection just like this. Here is another 2017 release. This is the 69 Corvette race car. Now, I am not going to be opening this one. I'm not going to do anything with this one because this was also a super treasure hunt for that year, this exact car. So I'm hoping someday to find that super treasure hunt and I can display them both side by side. On to our little city taxi. This is, what is this, a 47 Chevy Flea side. Released in 2011. Yep, 2011. Now this one I'm going to open up because this here I have no love for. At least not the way that it is. I think the casting is super nice on these cars. I absolutely love the lines of old Chevys and old Fords like this. This is going to make a pretty nice custom paint job when I get around to it. Custom wheels, custom paint, where I make this thing look really sweet. So this one I bought, well, to paint. These next two we're going to do together. We're going to open up at the same time. This is a Matchbox 1933, I believe. Yeah, 33 Ford Coupe. And this is a Hot Wheels 32 Ford Coupe. These ones, again, like our little fleet side here. I bought these to customize. And even though this is a first edition, I know somebody's going to cringe. I don't collect these first editions. This is 1998, so this is pretty old first edition. But please don't hate me. Look at that. So here is our first one. This is our 32 Ford. Boy, that is one rough looking paint job on this car. But I love the lines of this. This is a super hot rod. So this is going to look pretty sweet with some custom wheels and custom paint job on it. So that one is going to be painted. And our 33 Ford, our Matchbox. This I believe is a 2020 release. Yes, a 2020 release. This is a pretty sweet casting too. I love the rake on this. Again, going to make a really awesome custom focus. There we go. We'll chrome out the grill maybe, chrome out this front I-beam. Oh yeah, this is going to be pretty sweet too. On to our last $2 car. This is our 70 Ford Escort. This is another 2017, I believe, a 2017 release. I really like this car the way it is, and I might have kept it in this packaging, but this packaging has seen better days. So let's rip her open. And there she is. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this casting. Like I said, I actually like the paint on this. I like the livery on it. I might just go and paint in some taillights, paint in the headlights and the grill a little bit, and maybe throw some custom wheels and tires on this without ripping this car open, which would be a great video. I'll show you how I do that. But I really like the color on this car, and I like the livery. So this is going to be a semi-modified. Now on to our slightly more expensive cars. This, of course, is a Fast and Furious 1969 Chevrolet Camaro. Love 69 Camaros. Don't like Fast and Furious, don't collect Fast and Furious, but I love Camaros. So here we go. I know there's somebody out there who doesn't have this car in the collection, been wanting it, and is probably mad at me right now for opening it, but it's mine. Let's take a look at this. Oh boy. And it's a Yanko. Hot Wheels did a nice job on this one. And I love the rims on this car. This is our 1969 Yanko Camaro. Now we're getting down to the end here, folks. Only a couple more to go. And this is, well, probably the second most expensive item I bought that day. This is Tarmac Works. This is their Datsun Bluebird wagon, BRE. This is a 510 wagon, of course. And I got this because I have a thing for 510 wagons. I have a thing for BRE. As you can see, here's just a couple of my 510s that I have. And it's kind of cool that this one actually matches the livery of the actual regular sedan. So let's cut this one open and let's check it out. All right, finally got the packaging open, so let's take the car out carefully. And it comes with this little box you can put in if you want to. I probably won't, but I'm definitely going to keep the box. Let's take a look at this from Tarmac Works. I love how these, higher end diecast models, you get things like the rear view mirrors that you don't get on, well, a Hot Wheels. And I get it, these are made more to play with, and they're a lot cheaper than these. Pretty sweet. Oh, actually it rolls pretty nice too. I was wondering about that. So, there is our Datsun 510 Bluebird wagon and BRE livery. So cool. On to the second to the last thing that I bought Saturday. The last thing, guys, just don't go anywhere. This last thing I bought is so cool. But this is probably the most expensive thing I bought. This is the 2020 release of the Car Culture diorama set. And for how expensive this was, let me tell you, let me show you. I left the price tag on this one. This one was a whopping $29.99. Now, I know you can get on eBay and you can see these things going from anywhere as low as $17 up to $40, but you're also paying for shipping. Now, if you were to buy this brand new at, like, say, Walmart, because that's where most of these things are sold, you're going to be paying around $25. So I didn't think $29.99 was a bad price for this set, especially since I really wanted this set for one main reason. Don't tell my wife. I paid $30 for that Porsche 917 right there in the center. That is my all-time favorite race car in the whole wide world, is the Porsche 917. Now, don't get me wrong, the Jaguar and the Merc are super awesome. This truck is really cool. I have a couple of these trucks from my team transports, but that Porsche 917 and that Golf livery is, well, that's it for me, guys. I love that car. Let me show you what I got. Boom. I know some of you expected something better, but this is a true scale models 1/43 scale, not 1/64 like what we have been looking at. 1960 Porsche 718 F2. This is your Formula 2 race car. This thing is just super duper sweet. Before I open it up, because this has already been open, so I'm going to open this one up. Go ahead and check out what these things are going for online. I have number 5 now. This is Hans Hermann. And I'd like to have number 6 Graham Hill someday. But I picked this up for $14.99. That's a fantastic price. I absolutely love the looks of this car. So let's open up real quick and take a closer look without the shine and the sheen of the plastic case. Yes, I actually took it off of its base. I know some people are freaking out a little bit, but I'm being very careful. This is, like I said, the 1960 Porsche 718 Formula 2 car. Cool thing about this is it has a flat 4 in it, 1.5 liter, making roughly 150 horsepower at the time. I think by the end of this era, this particular car was up to right around 180 horsepower. But it is such a light car that that's a lot of horsepower. And would you just look at the detail in the cockpit of this car? Move my fingers out of the way. I mean, this thing is just, I mean, you got the gear lever in there for Pete's sakes. Steering wheel, instruments. This thing is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is truly a model. The wheels don't turn. There's nothing you can play with. Once I'm done with this, it'll go back on its base and it will go back in its box and it will stay like that for, well, for eternity. Anyway, this is the number 5 car driven by Hans Hermann. Just look at all these details. Oops. Just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. And $15, guys? I mean, seriously? I am so stoked. Well, I hope you enjoyed my little unboxing that I provided for you guys today. I picked up some pretty cool cars, at least I think. And just real quick, I'm going to throw this up on the screen here. This is the contact information for Tony over at TNT Diecast and Collectibles. As I mentioned, I'll put everything in the description below. Go check him out. He has great prices. He's a heck of a nice guy. And you know, if you're down Holmes County, your wife probably dragged you down there. So drag her over there. Make her look at some diecast with you. That's what I do. With that being said, guys, thank you for your time. God bless and take care, everyone.